I got sent to collections, as you can tell by the title of the video. Due to no fault of my own, however, I didn't handle it correctly. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about. So here we go. So long story short, in 2020, had canceled my car insurance because I had found some better car insurance for our money, whatever. So I called what then was my current car insurance, asked them to cancel it. I got no response back. I continued calling, but apparently I was calling the wrong place. So I had an insurance broker, which is, they deal with all kinds of different insurance companies to try to get you the best deal. That's what they do. Well, I was calling Travelers, which was what my car insurance was, and I was supposed to be talking to my insurance broker because they're supposed to handle it. Well, I wasn't getting any response, and so every month when I was getting this bill, I would call them and just assume that, oh, they would take care of it or they would send me something, whatever. Long story short, a whole year later, so in July, well, actually not in July, in the middle of August, I get a notice right before we're going camping on a trip, the day before we leave, that I got sent to collections. Well, I can't do anything about it because we will be in an area where there's no cell reception, totally cut off from all electronics. So I deal with it now. And so I call them again and let them know that I have sent them everything they've requested, yada yada. Well, they tell me that all of the forms that I've already sent in were never processed. I don't know why it took them a year to tell me this, but anyway, long story short. So I get a hold of the debt collection place, and she lets me know that in 2020, now this is very useful information, I had no idea. In 2020, because of the pandemic, they were taking an account and breaking it into a COVID account and then your actual account. So what I had been trying to cancel was only one of those accounts. I had no idea. The lady from the debt collection place is the one who told me this. So if you are in a similar situation and you've been trying to cancel some insurance, definitely call them and ask if there is a break-off COVID account. If there is, you want that one canceled also. Now, my problem with this is 90% of this is my fault. Not because they didn't process it, yada yada, all of that, but because I just would make the call when I got the bill and I didn't follow up on it. The following up was the important part, and that's what I wasn't doing until they sent me to collections. Once they sent me to collections, at that point, it was game on, and I have found an absolute new reason to live because I'm going to take care of this until it is completely done all the way to the finish line. I guess part of the moral to this story is don't expect anybody to do something for you that I guess don't take their word for it that it got done, is my point. So now that I know that there's this issue going on, every single Monday I'm going to call the debt collection place, and I'm going to call Travelers and make sure that this is continuing in the right direction. Now, if I'm not getting anywhere, say next Monday if I call, then I will add a couple more phone calls during the week to get this done. Because it is my responsibility to make sure it gets done. They don't have my finances. They don't give a damn, really, about your finances, your money, whatever. This is up to you. So, yeah, definitely up to me to take this all the way to the end. Make sure I get something in writing that says it's done. Get something from Travelers. Get something from the debt collection place. Until I realized, oh man, this was my fault for not doing this. I kept thinking, what the heck are they doing? Why isn't this working? You know, but once I realized, okay, this is what I need to do, I kind of felt empowered, like, okay, since I now have this newfound idea that this is my responsibility, now I can take some action steps by calling both of them, getting their names, writing everything down. That's what I've been doing. I've been writing down each time I'm talking to somebody, what they said, what department they were in, all of those things. So I hope this is helpful. And one other thing that she did tell me is that this issue with this insurance company, that I need to report it. And I didn't know that this existed, but she gave me, we're in Oregon, so she gave me the website for, let's see here. Hold on, let me find it. For the Oregon Insurance Commissioner. They're the ones that deal with any complaints. And I'm sure, well, I don't know this to be a fact, but I'm going to assume that every state has its own insurance commissioner. And if you report it, they have to investigate it. And I'm thinking, if this were to have, you know, happened, I don't want it to happen to anybody else, in a nutshell. So I want to follow through with this. If the insurance company realizes that, you know, once they realize that there's an investigation going on, they are going to realize, oh man, we screwed up. Now that's going to be beneficial for them, because now they can fix the situation, just as it was beneficial for me, and now I can fix the situation on my end. Now my question for you is, what kind of situation like this has happened with you guys? Where you had been going along, and then all of a sudden it kind of hits you, shoot, this is my fault. For the most part, I've let this go way too long. Anyway, I'm just curious. It's really embarrassing being sent to collections. It's just, oh, I hate it. It's only happened one other time in my entire life. So ridiculous. So I would just like to know, how did you handle it? What did you do? Was it a nightmare? Did it go pretty smoothly? The lady I talked to today, by the way, at the debt collection agency, was very nice. Granted, I was nice to her, so that helped. She was very helpful. And so that's, you know, another thing we should be thinking about is, this is what these people do for a living, and we don't want to be a jerk. They're doing this as a job. This is their job to do, you know, to collect this from you, blah, blah, blah. So we just need to keep that in mind when we're talking to them. And the other thing to keep in mind is, nobody ever gets anywhere by being a jerk. So we just need to be patient with them and explain the situation and be as nice as possible, but firm, you know, and try to get our business taken care of. So thank you guys. And I just like to know what's going on with you guys where you've had the same kind of a situation. So I will see you in the next video. Let me know down in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you again.